Okay. Hey guys, welcome to another Prepared American. This is Brandon here. Today we are going to be going over EDC in vehicles. So we've talked about EDC on our person, we've talked a little bit on book bags and stuff like that, but today we are going to be looking at vehicle preparedness. How to best be prepared for whatever you might roll up on, you never know. We spend most of our lives either in bed or in our vehicles or around vehicles, and so it's a smart idea to properly prepare them. Here we will be cutting to me messing around in my 4Runner, and so we'll do that now. Okay, so vehicle preparedness, here we are. So we open up the car, we got wire cutters right here, because you never know what you might need those for. That's what most of this is going to be, honestly, because in this vehicle, I'm over prepared for just about anything, just because the size of it allows me to do that. But we'll kind of explore, and we'll look at a more realistic solution as well. So we slide on in here. So here we have a seatbelt cutter, so it just slides right out. Easy access down in there. There's either normally a tourniquet here or random cables or whatever else I'm working with. There's always tourniquet in the glove box there. Wallet always goes in here, so that way if I ever need it for like a cop or something that pulled me over, you know, I don't have to go digging, because I almost always, you know, I always have a gun on me, so you know, don't want to freak them out by having a gun and reach in that general direction. So I have my wallet there, registration's in there. From here, got my wires, got a multi-port charger there for different vehicle or different phones, devices. Opening up this guy, I got some lens cleaner. I got this dude's business card, because it was nice. Little teeny Allen keys. Writing utensil, battery, socket, extra wedding ring in case I forget mine, chapstick. Underneath, we got GoPro accessories, extra batteries, lockpick set, which has gotten me out of trouble a few times. Little goofy Ozark Trail radios that actually have come in handy a number of times. Multi-tool, which actually needs to go back behind my head. The GoPro itself. This is a Bluetooth OBD sensor that goes to my phone, so if I have a check engine light, I can check it real quick. A bunch of Benadryl, because I get allergies in the seasons. Cleaning rods for different guns. My pass for the range I shoot at. A couple receipts. Half of my bracelet there, another cord, small ratchet, tire pressure gauge, secondary antenna for Baofeng radio. I totally overlooked something. I was about to cut to the back seat here, but I have a radio. So there's a radio there that's hooked up. I won't power on because I don't have the truck one, but main unit's there. I have a handheld push talk there. Wire runs under and up and out to the antenna base out there. I always have extra hearing protection. This is stuff that just kind of gets thrown over here. I got these guys, which are, I think they're they're Channel Lock brand, but they're made specifically for like barbed wire fences and stuff like that. So if I ever need to repair something on the fly or cut something, I can, you know, twist up wire and stuff. All right, now going into the back also. So typically I have 2 car seats in here, but I have the one out so that way I can get in and show you guys around. I always have a weatherproof layer. So this is just a Marpat USMC jacket that keeps the rain off of me and the wind. I got my kid's rattle that normally isn't in here, but whatever. I always have extra fluids. This one's empty, so you know, whatever. But I always have extra fluids because you never know with a 20-couple-year-old truck leaks happen. Looking at the headrest here, I have that multi-tool I talked about earlier. Headlamp, gloves. So this is just a little glove pouch. So that way if I have to do medical stuff, I don't get people's blood on me. Extra mag for the Glock. Light. The Haynes manual for this truck. Because you never know, we're going to have to fix something or diagnose something in the field that's more complicated. Baofeng radio handheld, so that way if I'm on a trail or something or I need to talk to somebody, I can use that unit up there to talk to them with this unit. Baby wipes, because you never know whether it's a baby or me that needs wiped. This is a bunch of targets and pistol drills and rifle drills, all kinds of different stuff that I use for at the range. Rifle mag. Extra shoes that are comfy in case I ever have to huff it because the truck stopped working on me. Here's a waterproof case that we will pop open with a bunch of stuff that is sensitive to weather. So we got extra 1, 2, 3 batteries, AA's, windproof matches, multi-tool, signaling mirror, knife sharpener, ferro rod, waterproof matches. They're just, you know, even more fire starting stuff. You know the old saying, 2 is 1, 1 is none. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different ways to start fire, and that's just right here. So, you know, got plenty of ways to start a fire if I need it, and it keeps all this stuff dry. And then, oh yeah, and then a charger, solar charger. All right, still in the back seat here, I have a funnel for those various fluids like I was talking about. Sometimes stuff happens when you got a, you know, 23-year-old truck. Bolt cutters, because you never know when you need to get into something. Got the antenna. For the radio that is mounted here in the truck. Get in there. Bunch of random brass, I was shooting in here. This is a GoPro cover. It's kind of a mess, but it always is in here. This is a med kit, but it's just a little boo-boo kit. So it just has like band-aids, antiseptic, ointment, other little things that, you know, you're not dying, but it'd be nice to like stop bleeding on stuff. And then we have the big boy kit with trauma shears attached to the outside, chapstick, because you never know when you need it. And then, again, I try to do everything so that way it's able to be open one-handed in case for some reason I only have one hand. And this guy is fully loaded. So I've got nasopharyngeal airways, gloves, duct tape, gauze, combat gauze, Sharpie, SAM splints, hyphen chest seals, whole thing. This is a trauma kit through and through. This is not for everyday use. This is in case I roll up and someone's dying on the side of the road or something, right? And kind of continue, I pause so that way I can close it back up. I can't close it with one hand. So this guy lately has just been chilling here in the middle because normally there's a car seat right here, like I said. It used to be attached to that, but this car seat, because it's rear facing, gets in the way. So I had to move it off, you know, so the baby can be safe or whatever. It used to be attached to this guy, just like that with Velcro, and you could just peel it off. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I need to figure out a new spot for it. This spot isn't bad, but it can bounce around. You never know where it could be. We got a gun safe or whatever safe, you know. Let's see what's in here right now. Just almost doxed my code. Ooh. Oh, look at that, a Bible. Who would have thought? Weird. Tire change kit. Really? That's in here and not under here where it should be, because I like to have access to it quicker than that. Also have, where's she at? Here she is. Oh, a breaching hammer. I can't remember, I think it's called like a demo hammer at Lowe's or whatever, but it's also really great for getting into things that are locked or closed that you need to be open quickly. You can get through doors, you can get through windows, just little stuff like that. One more tool, having the toolbox inside the old truck, and that just hangs out under the seat there. Oh yeah, zip ties. Always have zip ties. Cause you never know when you're gonna need to zip tie something. Cause again, this is a 23-year-old truck. We got a rag, another receipt. One more thing. I also always have multiple water containers. So this is from the shop that I work at, just a random extra one. I always have extra sunglasses. And now, going to the meat and potatoes of this guy. All right, so we'll go closest to me, the deepest. So here we got a fire extinguisher, because whenever we go camping and we're cooking, I don't want to light the woods on fire. So I'm responsible and have a fire extinguisher. It's got this rosary that I've had on accident for like 10 years almost now. It came in my first car, but I didn't know it was there because it was hidden. And I figured it was bring me some blessings. So I kept it when I moved to this car. Recovery straps, because you never know when you're going to roll up on someone that's stuck. This is a massive casualty kit. It's got a bunch of tourniquets, a bunch of chest seals, a bunch of stuff when things are going real bad. I can help people. This is one of the mini cases back here. And this guy is just kind of like a catch-all for whatever I need for where I'm going. I've got glove, extra eye pro, fabric repair kit for like a tent or a tarp. I got right in the rain gear, range cards, a training tourniquet, another gun cleaning kit, two, I think they're both IR. Yeah, both IR chem lights, more lighters, a little tiny knife, extra fuses for my fuse box, a big beefy power bank, extra cables, more zip ties, this tape stuff that I use to camouflage things that I don't want to paint, like rifle optics, if it's like a scope or something that's not mine. You can just camouflage it real quick. Extra toothbrush, charger, scrubby for cleaning up dishes while I'm camping. Get all that stuff back in here. Got a bag. Always have a bag on me, like in my truck or whatever. I almost always have two, but this one stays in the truck just so that way I can load it up and run. A little stool for whenever I'm at the range or camping or whatever. I got my stool on me. A little chamber flag. It just kind of floats around wherever I am. Going into here. I use these containers because it keeps everything out of the weather. And this guy is jumper cables. This is a solar panel for trickle charging those power banks. Waterproof bag. More water receptacles. Water filtration kits. Paracord. Cooking gear. Compass. More baby wipes. More hearing protection. More utensils. You get the idea. I got a lot of stuff because again, this is me being psychotic and over prepared. The next vehicle we'll look at is probably a little more realistic of what most people should do. That is a mat. It's literally, I don't keep it in here all the time. It's in here because I was trying it out because it's cool and new and I wanted to test it. But oh, we get deeper in here. I got a plate carrier that I've been trying out for my buddy at Green Mountain Rangers, GMR gear. It's their new OP4 plate carrier setup. Water bottles, just like one or two. I don't want a whole bunch in here. We got these guys. I picked this up from Tractor Supply. They had this. I thought it would fit perfectly in here, and it does. So in here we have some more writing gear. We have a like long range dope card holder, GPS. This one, that's some bug spray, more baby wipes. Oh, come on. What's happening? There we go. Weird. They were cheap. Ugh. A bunch of comms gear, so it's got a bunch of different setups, bunch of extra batteries, push to talks, all kinds of extra stuff, charging cords. This is all electrical stuff. Oh. And then this one I have a jump box and then a thing of Gorilla Glue. kind of random, but they're in there. There's some more brass, you know, because this thing's a mess all the time. I have my tripod, because you never know when you're gonna need a tripod for something. And extra hat, extra pad, and we'll be going into this guy. So this guy is something that I've been building out for a while. So neck pillow, because you never know when you're gonna have to sleep in here, or whenever a kid falls asleep. This is a set of scrim that is hooked up to a hat, so it can help turn you invisible, or whatever. Just a little ghillie hat. Another extra hat, beanie, ski mask, balaclava, another beanie, sweatpants, a schmog, trash bag, because I never leave trash in the woods or anywhere else I am. You pack out what you pack in. Otis cleaning kit. Oh, this is, yeah, there's nothing underneath that. This is just a big wool blanket. This is just a freaky mask that I wore for Halloween. Signal panel, so you can use this to signal for help, throw it up on the roof or something if you're isolated in the woods. Another set of ear pro, sleeping mat, stakes for like a tent or something, another cleaning kit. And that's gonna be most of the stuff in here. You know, I'll throw all this stuff back in there. But yeah, so the point of all of this is, you know, this truck has so much stuff in it that it almost becomes cumbersome to try to do other things with this. So with that being said, here we'll be cutting to a more realistic, scaled down version of what vehicle preparedness can look like, because this is a little much. This can be overkill, especially for someone who's just looking to get into it, to think that you have to do all of this to your vehicle. But another thing that goes into vehicle preparedness is having the basic tools to do things. So like a spare tire, and having a way to change that tire is super important for vehicle preparedness. This guy here is to hold gas cans if you needed extra gas. I haven't found ones that fit perfectly just yet, so I might need to modify it to make it work. But yeah, just things like that. These guys here, those rings, are recovery points, so that way I can pull someone out, or they can pull me out if I'm stuck. Hasn't happened yet, but, you know, cross my fingers that it won't. But yeah, so that's kind of looking at that. All right, so diving into the average American car that is not my insane 4Runner. We got a just regular Toyota Corolla. There's nothing too special about it. Wife's daily driver, because we're a Toyota fam. She's got multiple cords, so this one goes directly to the CarPlay and is for my phone. This one here is for hers. Going into the center console, rotate around. We've got some similar priorities here. Escape, so it's got glass breaker, seatbelt cutter, extra gloves, hair scrunchy thing, extra cord. She's much more minimalist, we'll say. But she does have a tourniquet in there, which is awesome. That is a like fleece headband thing with some extra sunglasses. Really, the sunglasses are for me. But, you know, they stay in her car because I lose stuff. Another hair scrunchy thing. Look, she does the 2 is 1, 1 is none thing too. So that's fun. All right, now diving into the trunk, because the back seat didn't have really anything of use aside from some extra kids' clothes and shoes, just in case they need it. Looking back here, we got a bucket of candy, probably from the last major holiday. Extra ball cap, green apple Jolly Rancher thing. Pet bag, umbrella, grocery bags, the Get Home bag that I broke down and showed you the contents of in our Get Home bag video. I'll link that above. But that's got some water stuff, basic things, gas mask, rain ponchos, stuff like that. Boo-boo kit back there, Ninja Turtle style. The break-in, break-out kit, advanced medical there. Baby stroller. Nerf darts, because you never know. You might need to get nerfed. Or nothing. But yeah, overall, now we'll cut to me back inside yapping. Okay, so today's video, it may seem like a little extended. You might have noticed I'm wearing possibly a different sweatshirt, maybe a different hat, I don't know. It's taken me a few days, been busy, also been sick, so trying to get over that. So if I sound bad, that's why. It's unrelated to anything else. Vehicle preparedness. So in this video, we kind of showed one end of the spectrum being my 4Runner, which is my daily driver, and how I have that set up for my everyday preparedness, with my skill set and stuff like that. These different tools, and it's chock full of tools, right? So many different things. But then on the other end, we have the Corolla. So with the Corolla, it's definitely more of like an average person's level of preparedness, a good, baseline to want to hit. You have emergency medical, you have a boo-boo kit, you have, there's a spare tire in there. I didn't feel like lifting all the stuff out of the way to show it, but there's a spare tire, jack, all that stuff. Same with the 4Runner. So basic vehicle maintenance things. So if you get a flat tire, your battery dies, you have jumper cables, that kind of stuff. I was kind of highlighting the things that most cars don't come with, which is like that get home bag, which again, I'll have linked somewhere in the video at some point. Maybe I'll link it again. Who knows? Excuse me. But the one thing that I do have in both of those cars, so I showed it in the Corolla, but I didn't have it in the 4Runner because I actually had to use it the other week. I was at work. A dude locked his keys in his car in the parking lot and was freaking out. I was like, "Oh, bro, I have a break-in kit." He said, "A what?" I said, "A breakout kit." But it's one of these things. I just got this one off Amazon. I'll have linked below. It'll be an affiliate thing, so yes, I will make a little bit of money. I think it's like 3% or something if you buy it using my link. But it's done good. I mean, it worked well. Worked well for them. That was actually the first time or second time I had to use it once to get into my old car. I used to have a Jetta that I blocked myself out of all the time. But it comes with all this stuff, shims, different stuff to be able to reach in to be like a clothes hanger, but it isn't. Cuffs to be able to pump up to wedge the door. All kinds of different little tools, little gloves, for whatever. I guess so your hands don't get messy. But yeah. So this little guy, super inexpensive. I bought 2 of them whenever I bought them. One for my wife's car, one for my car. Again, that'll be linked below. I'll have some other stuff linked. As well as the usual, the social medias, the Patreon. Again, you get extended clips, bloopers, discount code on merch on our website with the Patreon. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully it was semi-coherent. I know I ramble, especially whenever I'm not using a script. I feel like I'm more authentic when I don't use a script. So I'm going to use less scripts and more just yapping. More schizophrenic yapping is what we'll go with. More stuff coming soon, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, I don't have my normal props with me, but stay hydrated, stay strapped, stay blessed. Thank you.